I'm Marty Stouffer. Come along with me as we explore the fun-filled world of kids and critters. Winter reluctantly gives way to spring in the Rockies. By early June, inquisitive newborns embark on journeys as exciting and dangerous as any they'll ever encounter. Eventual adversaries are, for a while, frolicsome friends. Nearby, humans cluster in the place we call home, Aspen, Colorado. On the last day of school, the playground is full of energy and anticipation. Summer is just ahead. For our two children, Hannah and Luke, this summer will be one to remember. School is out, but different kinds of lessons are waiting to be learned.
Are you happy school's up?
Yeah.
Me too.
But you're doing kids in life.
Yeah. That's fun.
Yeah, that's funny. What are we gonna do tomorrow?
I don't know. Look.
Could we take them home?
No, remember what Dad said? Can't take wild animals home.
But he isn't.
Yeah, he is. He's a wild animal. We can't take him home, okay?
Big ones are, and little ones aren't.
No, but we can't take anything home unless we buy it, okay?
Let's buy it.
No. You hear him? Hear him when he's doing that?
So, maybe going for his mother.
Yeah, maybe he wants his mom. Look at the butterfly over there. Come on.
At age 10, Hannah's curiosity about the natural world is still as keen as when she was a baby. Her understanding of the dangers and excitement of living wild grew out of instinct and experience.
What are we going to do tomorrow?
Huh? Maybe go fishing.
Yeah.
Our son, Luke, at age 4, is rambunctious and eager for adventure.
No, those aren't honeysuckles.
Yes,
Honeysuckles are red.
and blue.
Look at the tree. It fell down.
Look, a horse.
Birdie. Baby bird.
Maybe we're down the field.
Yeah. I think he's like a little hawk.
Oh, I do too.
You do too? I wonder if the parents are around.
Their discovery presents a dilemma. Hannah understands that baby animals are taken from the wild only under extreme conditions.
What do you think Dad will want us to do with them?
I don't know.
Could downy chicks so near the ground survive predation?
Mom! 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 Mom!
Hi, kids.
Mom, look what we found.
What, honey?
Look what?
What
Maybe
are
like
these?
hawks or
Can you
something.
take one out of here?
Yeah.
Where'd you find these, kids?
Over in the woods.
Just on the ground?
No, they were in a tree that broke.
Where was the mother?
We think we saw her above us.
Well, they certainly are cute, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're so little. I don't know if I've ever seen a baby bird like this before. Let's go put them on the table and ask Dad.
Yeah.
Okay. You have to be very careful with them because they're...
So what's all the
They're so
excitement? Oh my
scared.
gosh. What did you find now? What are you bringing home now?
I think they're baby hawks.
Aren't they cute? Where'd you get these?
Over in the woods, in a broken tree.
In a broken tree? Well, let me see. I think I know what they are. Look at their beak. You see right on the end of their beak? You see that little notch? Hawks and eagles and owls don't have that notch. The only thing that has that notch is a falcon. So these are little falcons, but they're kestrels. They're the smallest falcon. See? Can you see the notch I'm talking about?
Why is it that they have a notch in their beak?
Well, a falcon kills with its beak. It'll grab and then break a mouse's neck, or it'll little lizard or a mouse or a bird, whatever it catches. Falcon reaches down and breaks its the neck with its beak. Where a hawk, see these feet? These guys have big feet, but you see their claws, they're not as big and sharp and powerful as a hawk. So the falcon will hold prey with its feet, but it kills them with its beak, and that's what that little notch is for. You like these guys? I think they like you. Look.
Dad, could we keep them?
Could be.
We'll find out. Have to call our game warden and make sure. But you know we can't keep them for a long time.
Or only keep them when they get big.
Yeah, when they're big, then we have to turn them loose, right?
Yeah, little one.
Yeah. We have to teach them to hunt, too,
Yeah.
right? Right, yeah. I understand. Sure. Well, I'll get the paperwork in the mail tomorrow. Okay, well, good. That's great. Good. Okay, thanks. Well, we'll let you know how it turns out. I will. Thanks. You too. Okay, bye.
Well, Dad, do we get to keep them?
For a while. We can keep them and train them, and then we turn them loose. Okay? Okay, this is a dead bird that I had in the freezer. You see, it's too big. They can't eat it. So what the mother bird does is she reaches down and she tears off little pieces of it. See? Tears off little chunks. And here's the funniest part of all. Not only do they also eat the meat, they also need to eat feathers. And not only do they also need to eat feathers, they need to eat pieces of bone. Because if they don't eat feathers and bone, then they won't have the calcium. They won't have the things that they need. See this little thing? This is a pellet. Now they cough these up every day after they've eaten bones or feathers. This is how they cleanse their digestive system.
How big do you think they'll get?
Oh, you know, they're maybe half grown.
Yeah,
And they'll look a lot bigger when their feathers get long. See, this is just their down. And see, can you see these feathers starting? See all those little things? All those are going to grow out into feathers and then open up like a flower. They open up, they blossom open.
Do you know if they're a boy or a girl?
Well, we can't tell yet. This one might be a girl because she's a little bigger. The females of birds of prey are larger than the males. The chicks are about 2 weeks old. Already, the little birds have learned that their parents were falcons, not humans. This phenomenon is called imprinting. Within a week, adult plumage begins to replace the down, and we can easily tell the female from the male. Hannah attached herself to the larger female, and Luke became a foster parent to the gray-winged male.
Oh, he was hungry. See, just hold it there and he'll pick it up.
There's a rule of thumb. The smaller the bird, the faster the growth rate. And it proved to be true. Our falcons are growing much faster than larger birds of prey.
Brown,
And?
white,
And?
black.
Yeah. And what about these little baby fuzzies?
White.
Yeah, these are really baby.
The kestrels had created quite a stir, but nothing like the raucous boarders we took in for several weeks around the 4th of July. 2 orphaned baby river otters and a young Canada goose share our home until they're old enough to be released into the wild.
What are you doing? I'm supposed to be feeding them.
One exceptionally hot afternoon, the pushy goose decides that water should be the exclusive domain of waterfowl. Ultimately, the aggressive honker claims sole possession of the plastic pool, for the time being. It's easy to get attached to some of nature's cuddliest critters. By mid-July, Hannah, Luke, and the kestrels are ready for their maiden voyage. The birds' feathers are hard. It's time to test their wings. And so the Stouffer flight crew prepares for takeoff, using falconry techniques developed thousands of years ago in the courts of Eastern potentate.
Right up here, and go right up here.
Birds of prey were used for hunting and for entertaining nobility. In fact, falconry was the most popular sport in 16th century England.
With this line is called a creance. With this line, the bird won't be able to fly away. We just want to try it one time, okay?
Okay.
To make sure. So come right over here with me. Right over here. Put this little piece of meat on it, right there. Okay, right there. Okay, let's get a little closer. Okay. See, it won't be able to fly away now that I'm holding this line. Let it see the meat. Let it see the meat. Well, he definitely wants to come to us. He doesn't want to fly away. So what that means is we can take this line off. We can take this line off and fly him without the line, okay?
Ironically, methods invented by humans to keep birds under control might eventually lead to freedom for our little falcons.
Let's put her right here on this same limb. Right here. Okay. Okay.
Dad.
What? Uh-oh. Ouch, he's on your arm. No, we have to keep him on the glove, or he'll scratch you, see? He'll scratch your arm if he's not on this glove. Now hold it right there, okay? You can hold him while Hannah and I fly her bird, all right? The female bird, okay? You'll be fine. Just hold him right there so he can't fly off. You got him. Okay, now move back slow. Move back about 6 or 8 feet. Okay, move back slow. The meat covered up. Okay, now you hold up the glove and you can show her the meat. Okay, whistle, whistle. Great. Oh, that's great. You see, now what we'll do is we'll just practice flying her farther and farther, her, you know, and Luke's male, and strengthening their wings. You see, the farther we fly them, you need to hold on to the meat. See, because if she flies away with the meat, she won't come back. Can you see why she comes to us? She comes to us just for the meat. And so we'll practice flying her farther and farther. Ouch, ouch. That's what the glove is for. Okay, hold that down in there. Hide it down in there.
I don't have it.
Hide it. Okay, have you got it now? Okay, okay. And we'll practice flying her farther and farther, and then finally she'll learn how to hunt. And then we'll turn her loose. Okay, and just hold that meat down in there so she can't get it all. You see? See there? Now see what happens if you give her all the meat?
She'll fly away.
She flies away, she's gone. She says, forget you, sucker. I got what I wanted. Okay, so let's hold her Jess right here. Up. You want to call him back down out of the tree? Here, come here by me. Let's put a little piece of meat on your glove. Okay, now do you know how to whistle for him? All right. Hold up your glove. Good work. Good work.
With each passing day, the birds are growing stronger, and the children more confident of their ability to train them. Our kestrels begin to exhibit the flying skills for which falcons are famous. Flying to a glove for food is easy compared to catching prey. The birds need to make the transition. But can they? The word raptor means to snatch or seize, as with talons. Hannah's female chose a crystal clear summer morning to prove she is a raptor. Luke's male had caught nothing until just after dawn one day at the end of July. A good place to find a mouse was always under our Springer Spaniel's dog bed, where crunched up food slipped into cracks and crevices. Luke whistles softly, and the male swoops in. Life's lessons may not always be pretty, but I believe they're the best teachers. The kestrel is the most common bird of prey in North America. It's found in nearly every type of habitat. Two birds, more or less, may not seem critical, but to us, these two are very important.
You know the little leather things on their feet
Yeah.
that you hold on to?
Yeah.
Well, see, we can't turn them loose into the wild with those dangling down because it might make it a little harder. See? So we'll cut those off. Then they'll be ready to go.
The odds do not favor survival. Over 50% of young kestrels will die by year's end.
Look, he wants to say goodbye to you, Luke, your friend. He's really become a friend of yours, hasn't he? But he'll make other friends, don't you think? And they'll have fun catching butterflies and mice and...
And dead birds.
Dead birds, sure, I guess. Yeah. But you know what? They won't catch dead birds. They'll catch live birds. They have to kill them to eat them.
I'm not sure if Luke understands the consequences of letting the falcons go, but Hannah knows all too well the ultimate price that might be paid for freedom.
She'll be fine, don't you think? I think so.
The best.
Okay, now we have to be careful when we cut these off, because I could cut the bird by mistake. Okay. Right here. I have to stick this right in there. Snip that right there. Now that one's off. Okay. Now, come here, come here. One more. One more. One more. Now he's free. He'll fly away. When he flies away this time, he's not going to come back.
Just let him fly. He wants to.
No more Jesses. No more Jesses.
More.
See, look. See, he doesn't even know that he's free yet. He thinks we're going to feed him. You need to tell him he has to go hunt. What's he going to hunt?
Maybe fish.
I don't think he'll catch fish.
Maybe little butterflies?
Whoa.
Why don't you tell him to go hunt some mice and some birds?
The male flies to the ponderosa pine on the edge of the yard. The female watches and seems frantic to join him.
Oh. Oh.
Yet as I cut her jesses, she goes to Hannah one last time.
Bye. There she goes, Hannah. There she goes. See her?
That's the girl.
Yep.
They're both still flying around. Pretty soon, though, they'll realize that we're not going to give them any more food,
But sometimes
and then they'll fly away to hunt on their own.
they won't have any dessert.
No dessert?
Won't have any dessert?
Kestrels don't eat dessert. You know, for a kestrel, a butterfly is dessert. Even if you gave a kestrel a popsicle, it wouldn't want to eat it.
Almost without our noticing, summer had slipped quietly into fall. School had begun for Hannah and Luke. I keep an eye on the kestrels as they hunt in a dry stream bed. Grasshoppers are plentiful, and the two have no trouble catching them. Each falcon can eat dozens in one day. When we poison grasshoppers, as we sometimes do, we also destroy these magnificent and beneficial hunters. Birds are the kestrel's most elusive quarry, difficult to catch, but a necessary source of food in the dead of winter. In early autumn, I watched the male at the edge of the lawn, swooping down on house sparrows. One miss after another, until he finally lives up to his nickname of Sparrowhawk. Birds have always held a special fascination for me. I often dreamed of flying as a child, but here I stand, earthbound, still dreaming of what it must be like to fly free. I'm Marty Stouffer. Until next time, enjoy our wild America.